Action News Now Storm Tracker weather. Coverage you can count on.
And we'll be back with Haley showing you more about what's going on out of Butte Humane today and this weekend coming up in just a few minutes. But we do want to check in and show you what's going on this morning across Northern California. Right now, we're hovering in those low to mid 50s for the valley, 54 degrees for Chico. We're also in the same range for the foothills, 54 degrees in Paradise, low to mid 50s in the foothills right now. 50 in Redding and Corning. So today, a big difference from yesterday. We were still seeing 60s early yesterday morning along the north end of the valley. No 60s this morning, but we also aren't in the 40s right now either. Redding only very briefly dipping to 49 degrees over the last 15 minutes, but right now back at low 50s. Higher elevations, we're looking at high 20s to low 40s early on for the start of your Friday morning. And winds starting to pick up a little bit out of the northeast up to 5 miles an hour now for Red Bluff, so not a whole lot of concern for the wind early on today. It is going to pick up a little bit for the afternoon out of the north up to 10 miles an hour, and then by late tonight, that's when we really start to see winds picking up. That is going to be problematic, and we do have a red flag warning on the way late tonight through Sunday morning. So dry and warm for your Friday forecast. Today looks very, very pleasant across the region. Tomorrow, the red flag warning in place, winds gusting up to 40 miles an hour out of the north, sustained winds to around 25 miles an hour, and humidity dipping into the single digits for the afternoon, and not as warm as we head into next week's forecast. I would say cooler, but temperatures aren't even going to get anywhere near average for this time of year. We're staying above average through your extended forecast. Here is the area impacted by the red flag warning tomorrow. Redding to the south through the entirety of the valley. You can see the gusty north winds and low humidity, the big driving factors there. This also extends into the foothills on the western side of the valley tomorrow. Meanwhile, getting a look at the satellite and radar this morning, clear skies overhead at the moment, staying clear through the day today as high pressure is built in. You can see the arc in the clouds continuing today. High pressure is now inland across Northern California, and that's keeping showers to our north for today. So you can see this cooler system rolling through the Pacific Northwest. That's keeping our high temperatures in check, but not doing much else for us. Showers staying in Washington and Oregon. Those move off to the east by late tonight, and we see high pressure building in. That's going to result in tightening pressure gradients and gusty north winds moving in for late tonight through tomorrow. Then by Sunday, another cooler system passing through to our north. That's going to leave us with temperatures dropping for the latter part of your weekend. Showers really not looking likely to be much, if any, of an impact over Northern California. Getting a look at what we're seeing for today. Starting out in the 50s for the valley, ending up in the low to mid 80s with sunny to mostly sunny skies today. Mountain areas starting out mostly in the high 20s to high 30s, ending up in the mid 60s to mid 70s with plenty of sunshine for your afternoon. And ahead in your Storm Tracker 7-day forecast where your weekend is always in view. Low to mid 80s today, then up to the mid 80s for Saturday, back down to the high 70s Sunday, and there's a clock on Sunday. We're going to show you why in just a second. Low 80s return Monday, and we stay in the high 70s to low 80s through the middle of next week. And don't forget, Tuesday is election day. Meanwhile, Redding, mid 80s for today, mid to high 80s Saturday, back to the low 80s Sunday, and staying in the low 80s through Thursday of next week. And of course, this weekend, it's time. We're going to be getting an hour back this weekend. I'm very excited about this. Sunday morning, remember, you're going to want to set those clocks back from 2 a.m. to 1 a.m. as we do see the time falling back Sunday morning. Megan?
Midterm